I also want to thank a man by the name of Nik Anikis, who is one of my students of my Business Accelerator program, but he graduated a year ago. And he came to London during the graduation ceremony that the rest of you will experience. It's a crazy time. You come down to the headquarters, we have a big dinner, we make a lot of connections. And towards the end of the meal, Nik kind of cornered me in the back. And he came up to me and he said, "Brian, I want to paint you." I said, "What?" He's like, "I want to paint you." And the first thing I thought of was kind of like, Playboy Mansion painting. And I thought, well, it's London Real, maybe. And he said, "No, I want to do an oil painting of you." And I didn't know what to say. I was a bit taken aback, and I was like, "No, I just don't think so. The only people I know that have oil paintings made of them are, egotistical billionaires with their own castles in Scotland." And so I said, no, I can't do that. And he went away. But, Nik is very persistent. And if anyone in London Real knows this, I love a good pitch. And so Nik came back about a month later and spent about 4 or 5 seconds twisting my arm. And I said, "Okay, let's do this." And so Nik has spent the last 5 months working on a piece of art. And Nik's an incredibly talented artist, award-winning. He's also a pretty damn good businessman after we spent some time with him. And I was wondering if you would like to see it. Yes? I have not been allowed to look at this thing, but Nik had one request. He said, "Brian, all I ask is that you put it up at London Real World headquarters. That's all I want from you, but that's what we're going to do." And so I get to really hang out with this guy in my office for, I guess, eternity, right? And so I thought I would bring Nik up, and maybe he can tell you, the method behind his madness. So let's give it up for Nik. Come on up and join him. So here we are.
Here we are.
I've never done anything like this before, so I don't even know how it works, but maybe you can tell everybody here, why even do this in the first place?
Okay, so first, why am I standing here on this stage? I am Nik Anikis, as he said. I'm a realist painter.
Let me put you in the light a little bit.
All right.
I'm going to teach you about media, too.
Okay, hello. So, I'm from Slovenia. Right? And 4 years ago, what happened is that I started listening to Brian's interviews while I was painting. And he inspired me to give more of myself and to follow my dreams. And that resulted in me becoming his student on Business Accelerator 1 year ago. And that was a hell of a ride. Yeah, but we're here. So we have this beautiful opportunity to share this amazing piece that I'm also really proud of it. And I'll tell you a bit about it, okay?
Yeah.
You ready? All right, because it's a movie premiere, so it's weird that we're also showing the painting, right? But the thing is that this painting represents his core, his mission, his vision and the victory. Because he had to go through all these crazy obstacles, we're gonna see it here, and he did. He grew, he developed, and he became better. Look at him. 1 year ago, I can see the difference, right? Because we haven't met for 1 year, I guess. So the thing is that I wanted to depict this person that inspired me to become better. And he's standing for enlightenment, empowerment, and transformation. And I was like, man, I want to depict this man that stands for a change of individuals, which then evolves into change of humanity, right? So, and I know this painting is not about him, but it's about the mission. It's about the change in the world. So, allow me to add a tiny bit of magic to this event. And I would like to represent to you the museum quality portrait painting of Brian Rose. No, you'll see it.
Yeah. Okay, how do we do this?
You're just gonna slowly.
Slowly?
Like this,
Okay.
pull downwards.
Okay, pull downwards.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
There we go.
Okay. Slowly. Slowly. Voila!
Beautiful, man. Grab that microphone. Wow. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. And so you had to look at me for 5 months while you did this.
Well, not only that, he was like in my living room for 5 freaking months. But we got used to it. We got used to it. We became good friends. So let me tell you a tiny bit about the symbolism inside of the painting, okay? So first of all, you see Brian. Hey, Brian. And he's standing in his strong stance, standing in his purpose. And, he's changing the world. That's what he stands for. And this is what it's reflected here. And he is facing towards the right, which represents development and growth. And in the back, you have a bridge, which is connection with people. And it also represents the oldest way of learning, which is asking questions and then listening, right? And then behind the bridge, you have the shard, which represents the new world, now and the future. You have more symbols, but I don't want to be too long.
What else? What else?
What else? What else? So, in the back, you have this beautiful curtain. And this is just, I don't know if the word is right, luxurious, but, the mission of this man and all this influence and changing people's lives, it's reflected also in this. It's beautiful, it's elegant. Yeah. So, and he got himself beauty all around with beautiful people, amazing people like all of you guys, right? And also the bricks, he's standing strong, right? And this represents the strong foundations because he's building the business and changing the world very smart. Like the steps are just perfect. And he inspires us all. And thank you, Brian, so much for doing all of these amazing things that you do. You've been inspiring me for years, man. And thank you for this opportunity and possibility that I was able to be with you for 5 months.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. It's absolutely beautiful, man. That's a hell of a guy to live up to every day when I walk in. So, no, thank you. It's absolutely beautiful, man. To Nik, yeah? Thank you, brother. Thank you.